Hello and welcome to this Northeastern Softball Conference matchup here in Waupaca between the Denmark Vikings and the Waupaca Comets. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening to Zaleski Sports on YouTube. It's a very hot and sunny day here in Waupaca, and we have an exciting matchup for all of you today, so let's get into it. First off, this one is brought to you by Koinonia. Go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Koinonia means community. What does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Denmark coming into this one is 16-5 overall with a 6-game winning streak. They beat Algoma 5-2 at home on May 10th. They did start off the season 2-3, but have really turned it around. They will play Fox Valley Lutheran on Thursday. On the other side for Waupaca, the really rough season so far, 3-16, have lost 8 of their last 10 and 13 of their last 15. They lost to Fox Valley Lutheran last night, 3-14. They did lead that one 2-1 going into the top of the second, but lost the lead. After this, they will play Luxembourg Casco for a doubleheader on Friday, and will finish the season against Lola Scandinavia on Tuesday, May 20th. Pitching for Waupaca is going to be Emily Beiersdorf, and leading off for the Vikings is going to be Shaylin Krasniewski. As it looks like they are ready to go, as the wind is picking up a little bit, but shouldn't affect the play. As here we go. That one's going to be low and away for a ball to get this one going for Beiersdorf. Beiersdorf, the usual starting pitcher for Waupaca. You do see Haley Bichard come in once in a while, and Liberty Pankow as well, as that one's actually going to hit Shaylin Krasniewski, so an early base runner here for the Vikings. Krasniewski, a lefty, along with the second hitter in the lineup, Audrey Bonet, another lefty as well. So Beiersdorf, an early base runner allowed, as Krasniewski's going to go, and she will be safe in there with a diving Bichard. Had attempted the ball. She couldn't retrieve that one. And Krasniewski on the first pitch, she sees thrown from Beiersdorf. She decides to steal. And now an early runner in scoring position for Denmark. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Beiersdorf, and that one's outside once again. So she has only thrown one strike in 4 pitches so far. As she looks to turn it around after a rough start here, and that one's outside once again. So 2-1 now to the second hole hitter, Audrey Bonet. Now 3-1 to Bonet. So that one's kind of in the same spot as the last couple of pitches here from Beiersdorf as she looks to turn it around. And that one, same spot, so outside. So 2 base runners on 2 batters coming up to the plate. And now it'll be the 3-hole hitter, Macy Melezva. The runner on first and a runner on second. That's Krasniewski on second and Bonet on first. That one was outside for a ball. So 4 pitches in a row now from Beiersdorf have resulted in an outside ball. Swing and foul down that left third base line. We're going to start over at 1-1. Comets looking to turn it around. They did beat team a couple days ago to collect their second win of the season. So that one was low and away to make it 2-1 now to Melezva. That one gets away from Floysted, and the runners are going to advance to get 2 runners in scoring position. Krasniewski heads to third with Bonet heading to second. So now Melezva looking to bring in 2 on a base hit. Here comes the 3-1. That one's driven up in the air. It's going to be a tough play by the right fielder. She makes the catch. Krasniewski's going to tag, and she's going to be safe in there. A very close play between Floysted and Krasniewski, but she gets in there safely to make this game a 1-0 Vikings. On that play, Bonet advances the third on the tag. And it'll be ruled a sac fly for Macy Melezva. So 1 away now. And Abby Johnson is going to look to bring in that runner from third base. Beiersdorf struggling early here, and that one's in there for a strike. So hopefully that will get the vibes going for Waupaca. With only 1 out and 1 across so far. Here in the top of the first. That one up and away, down to third. Karan couldn't take the runner. Floyd, you see her do that quite often. Try and pick up that runner at third. She has done it once before and gotten out. As it now is at 2-1 from Beiersdorf. Outside, low and away. Beiersdorf struggling to find the strike zone early here. She looks to avoid another issued walk. There's a little chopper fouled off the bat of Abby Johnson. The count goes to full now. On deck for Denmark is Rebecca Dittmer, one of 4 freshmen on this Vikings roster. There's a drive up the middle, and that's going to bring another run in for the Vikings. It's an RBI single for Abby Johnson. And now the game is at 2-0 Denmark here in the top of the first with 1 away. A beautiful base hit there from Abby Johnson. She stands at first now with Dittmer up to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive. It's going to be up in the air. It's going to be a tough play by the left fielder. She drops the ball, and that one's going to get down, and both runners are going to be safe. What should have been an easy play for Callie Guyett results in an error, and now a runner in scoring position once again for Denmark, and another runner on first. So now 2 on, 1 away, 2-0 Vikings. Up to the plate is Emma Olson with Addison Pinchart on deck. And Hazel Fields in the hole. That one's fouled off and away. Excuse me, it's actually Vanny Umentum in the hole. 0-1 now. That one's up and away to make it 1-1 to Emma Olson. So 2 across already for the Vikings. One of them coming on an RBI single from Abby Johnson. She's currently standing at second with Rebecca Dittmer on first. That one's going to get into the right field gap. That's going to at least bring 1 home. Here goes Anna Miller to the ball as 2 will come across the plate. And it might be a triple here, and it will be. It's going to be a 2 RBI triple for Emma Olson, making this game 4-0 Denmark. And that's exactly where you want to put that ball if you're a softball player, right into that right center field gap. As it brought the runner all the way from first and the runner on second to make this game 4-0 Vikings. So Olson at third. And now Addison Pinchart will look to bring in that runner as well. That one's up and away. Make it 2-0 now to Pinchart. That Beiersdorf struggling early here. She looks to turn it around and get out of this terrible inning so far. That one's finally in there for a strike to make it 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 now. Big swing and a miss from Pinchart to even this count up at 2-2 apiece. Pinchart looking to bring in the runner from third to make this game 5-0. Currently standing at 4-0. And that one's popped up in the air. Looks like Pichard is there to make the play in. She does to make it 2 away now for the Vikings. So Vanny Umentum comes up to the plate now with 2 gone. And that one's off the glove of Floysted, and that one's going to be a tough play at home, and she's safe. And it's going to be a pass ball for Waupaca to make this game 5-0. As now Umentum will bat with nobody on base. That one hits the ground early as the struggling inning so far from Beiersdorf has continued. This is a very tough Denmark Viking squad, and that one's driven into left field. Wind kind of bringing it back a little bit, and it's somehow caught by the left fielder, Callie Guyett. Wow, she almost dropped that one from the glove, but catches it with her arms. As we head to the bottom of the first, 5-0 Vikings, as Waupaca looks to match that going into the bottom of the first. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hello and welcome back to this matchup between the Denmark Vikings and the Waupaca Comets. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening on Zaleski Sports. If you're just joining us, it's 5-0 Vikings. As we head into the bottom of the first, Haley Pichard leading it off for the Comets. And pitching for the Vikings is going to be Rebecca Dittmer. This one's brought to you by Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That one's outside to Pichard to make this count 1-0. As the Comets looking to match what the Vikings did in that top of the first inning. They brought across 5, an RBI single from Abby Johnson, and a 2 RBI triple from Emma Olson. So that one's driven. It might get down, and it doesn't. It just goes outside that right field line to bring this count to 1-2. Comes the 1-2. That one's popped up in the air. It's going to have to be a tough play by the right fielder, and she gets there in time. What a play by the right fielder. Number 21, Abigail Johnson, who had that RBI single in the top of the first. So 1 away now for the Comets. Lily Chicky up to bat with A.J. Curran on deck. Dittmer looking to continue that 1-2-3 inning. So that one's outside for a ball. Chicky had an RBI single last night against Fox Valley Lutheran as that one's grounded to the shortstop, and the play is made to make it 2 gone early now for the Comets. So A.J. Curran looking to avoid that 1-2-3 inning. With Caitlin Ryan on deck. That one was up and away for a ball. Here comes the 1-0 now, and that one's up and away once again. So 2-0 now to A.J. Curran. Dittmer looks to get that 1-2-3 inning, and that one's up and away. So 3 times in a row now. Pitch has been high, and A.J. Curran has not even thought about swinging the bat. So I wouldn't be surprised if she decides to take this one as well. Here's the pitch. That one's low and away. So a 4-pitch walk to A.J. Curran, avoiding that 1-2-3 inning. As now Caitlin Ryan will look to continue the inning for Waupaca. Curran doesn't steal a lot, so I'd assume she stays at first unless something happens from the bat of Ryan. Dittmer looking to get out of it. Up and away once again. She's kind of gone to that riser a few times now, and it's resulted in an up and away ball. 1 strike out of the last 6 pitches from Dittmer. Here it comes now, outside once again. So 1 strike still going for Dittmer. She got those 2 early easy outs from Haley Bichard, fly out to right field and a ground out to the shortstop. And that one's driven back towards the fence to even this count up at 2-2. Caitlin Ryan looking to avoid that strikeout. That one gets past the catcher, and A.J. Curran's going to take second quite easily. And now a runner in scoring position for Caitlin Ryan and the Comets, so they look to cut in that lead from the Vikings. Here comes ground ball to the third baseman. Ryan's going to have to beat it out. She doesn't. And it's a 1-2-3-4 inning for the Vikings. No runs come across for the Comets. It still sticks at 5-0 Denmark as we head to the top of the second inning. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than...
Hello and welcome back to this Northeastern softball matchup between the Denmark Vikings and the Waupaca Comets. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening on Zaleski Sports. Emily Beiersdorf still out there pitching for the Comets. She gave up 5 in that top of the first inning as she looks to avoid giving up any runs here in the top of the second. Leading off for Denmark is going to be the 9-hitter, Hazel Fields, one of the freshmen, lefty. She bunts. It's going to be a tough play by the pitcher, Beiersdorf, and Fields is going to beat it out. One pitch she sees, and she bunts that one. A very beautiful bunt. And now another early base runner for the Vikings. Shaylin Krasniewski looking to get on base once again. She was hit that first plate appearance. 2 pitches it took to her, and there she goes. The runner field. She's going to go to third now. It's going to be a tough play, and she actually runs into the ball. Ball gets away from the fielder, Karan, and now it's going to be a double for Shaylin Krasniewski as Fields advances to third. So now Audrey Bonet on 2 pitches already thrown from Beiersdorf. There's already 2 runners in scoring position. So a big inning could be looming here for the Vikings. But we'll have to wait and see. That one was outside for a ball to make this count 1-0 to the 2-hole hitter Bonet. That one in there for a strike to even this count up. Actually ruled a ball. That one's driven into left field. It's going to have to be a tough play, and that one actually goes foul. That wind is really affecting that ball. It could have definitely stayed fair without any wind, but it does push it foul to make this count 2-1. So Bonet looking to bring in 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody gone. It's already 5-0, and that one gets outside once again. So 3-1 now, and Beiersdorf could be on her way to a bases loaded situation. So here it comes now. That one's fouled back towards the fence. 3-2 full count to the 2-hole hitter, Audrey Bonet. Shaylin Krasniewski on second and Hazel Fields at third. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 4. So bases loaded now, nobody out. And up will come Abby Johnson, who had that RBI single back in the top of the first inning. As she has a chance to bring in some more RBIs now with nobody gone. Ground ball, Bachard to home, and the force out is there. So a great play there from Haley Bachard. As she makes the tough play and decides to go home to avoid a run to come across the plate. Bonet advances to second. Macy Melezva was actually the batter previously, so now it's Abby Johnson. So that one's blown away to make the count at 2-0. Krasniewski at third. Bonet at second, and Macy Melezva at first with Abby Johnson at the plate. And that one hits Abby Johnson. And that will bring a run across. That's Krasniewski to make this game 6-0 Denmark. So all the runners advance as Johnson takes her base. It'll now be Rebecca Dittmer with Emma Olsa on deck, but that one's driven into left field, and that one goes foul once again. So that wind is really affecting possible outcomes for Denmark. As Emma Olsen on deck, who had that 2 RBI triple. There's a nice stop there from Floysted. Count is at 1-1 to Rebecca Dittmer. Here comes, that one almost hits Dittmer to push this count to 2-1. 6-0 Denmark. Abby Johnson at first. Melezva at second, and Bonet at third. As that one gets away to make the count at 3-1. Here it comes. That one gets away from Floysted. Here comes the runner, Bonet, and it's actually ball 4 anyways, so it won't affect Bonet crossing the plate as the game is now 7-0 Denmark. And up will come the dangerous Emma Olsen, who had that 2 RBI triple just an inning ago. Here comes that one low and away to Floysted. So Abby Johnson now at second. Melesva at third. And Rebecca Dittmer at first. That one gets away for Beiersdorf. It's Emma Olsen looking to bring in some more runs. She's already got 2 RBIs. With a chance at possibly 3 more. Here it comes now from Beiersdorf, and that's up and away, and that will walk across another player for Denmark to make this game 7-0 Vikings. As Olsen takes the first base. Time is called now from Floysted as she tries to talk it over from the struggling Beiersdorf. That one gets in there for a strike for Beiersdorf, so hopefully that little chatter with Floysted turns around this game. 7 across now for Denmark. Bases still loaded and 1 away. As up to the plate now is Addison Pinchart with Abby Johnson at third, Dittmer at second, and Emma Olsen, who just got walked, at first. That one gets away from Floysted. The count is now at 2-1. Here it comes now from Beiersdorf. Swing and a drive. It's going to get over the head of Bichard. That's going to bring at least 1 home. Here comes the second runner from second, and that's going to be a 2 RBI single for Addison Pinchart. As Abby Johnson and Rebecca Dittmer both come home. And now out will be coming as the head coach of Waupaca. As now it'll be the 8-hole hitter, Vanny Umendum, with a runner on first and second, as it looks like no moves will be made pitching-wise for the Comets. As the game is now at 10-0 Waupaca. 10-0 Denmark. Like I mentioned before, Waupaca will be playing a doubleheader at Luxembourg Casco on Friday. They did lose last night to Fox Valley Lutheran 3-14. As now there is actually a pitching change. It's going to be Liberty Pankow, who is DHing today, as the day is done for Emily Beiersdorf. 2 innings pitched, 1 in 1 innings pitched, 10 earned runs, and no strikeouts. As Pankow looks to turn it around defensively for the Comets. So we can now feel a little drizzle coming in Waupaca. It's still 75 degrees out. The sun is gone, but rain is upon us. Just a little light rain, as it should be gone in the next 30 minutes here. But it looks like we're ready to go now with Vanny Umentum coming up to the plate with a runner on second and a runner on first. 10-0 Vikings. Pankow looking to turn it around now. Here comes the pitch, and that one's up and away to make the count 1-0. That one just outside. 2-0 now to Umentum. Denmark 16-5 overall on a 6-game winning streak. Looking to push that to 7 today. They will face Fox Valley Lutheran on Thursday. It's going to be a very tough matchup, very competitive, as either team could easily pull out the win. They just got to play their best ball. This counts at 3-0, and finally that one gets in there for a strike, as it's 3-1 now to Umentum, with Hazel Fields on deck. Fields led off this inning. So all the way around for the Vikings is now Fields will come up to the plate with the bases loaded and one still gone. As it looks like a pinch hitter will be coming in for Shaylin Krasniewski. It'll be Olivia Frank, or excuse me, Jaden Belinsky. If 2 outs are not achieved here for the Comets. Up and away to make this count at 2-0. To Hazel Fields. It's actually not Hazel Fields, it's Hannah Kittle. So already a lineup change for the Vikings. Hannah Kittle, a senior, coming in for the freshman Hazel Fields in that 9 slot. That one in there for a strike to push the count at 3-1. So 2 lineup changes already for Denmark. They are up 10-0. That one is outside and another run comes across. So 11-0 top of the second. Pinch hitting for Shaylin Krasniewski is Olivia Frank. Or excuse me, Jaden Belinsky. As it looks like also Morgan Schrader is going to be pinch hitting for Audrey Bonet. That one, ground ball to Bechard. She takes the runner at third, played across, and it's a double play for Haley Bechard and the Comets. As finally this inning is over, or excuse me, the top of the second is over. 6 come across to make this game 11-0 Denmark, as Haley Bechard gets the double play. As we head to the top of the second now with Waupaca playing from behind. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Hello and welcome back to this matchup between the Denmark Vikings and the Waupaca Comets. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening on Zaleski Sports. We head to the bottom of the second, as it's now 11-0 Vikings. Is coming up to the plate now for the Comets is Callie Guyett. Here comes a pitch from Dittmer. That one just outside to make this count 2-0. That one back in there for a strike. It's now 2-1. That one gets away from the catcher. As the count it evens up at 2-2. Wouldn't be surprised if Dittmer goes the whole way here. It is 11-0, so currently Waupaca is on run rule watch. That one's driven into left field. It's going to have to be a tough play by the left fielder. She makes the catch, though. And it's one away now for the Comets. Is up will be coming to the plate now, Anna Miller.
Stepping up to the plate for the Comets, number 13, Myers.
Excuse me, actually, Mariah Myers. That one fouled off by Myers. Got the end of the bat there. Here comes a pitch, and that one's fouled off. To make this count 0-2 now. To Mariah Myers. That one up and away. 1-2 now to Myers from Dittmer. No runs across yet for the Comets. 11, though, for the Vikings. Fouled off once again to keep it at 1-2 with one gone. Comes the 1-2. That one's ground ball to second base. And an easy play made there by the second baseman to make it 2 gone now as Anna Miller comes up to the plate.
Coming up to the plate now, number 11, Anna Miller. With number 5, Liberty Pomko on deck.
Liberty Pankow on deck. Here comes a big swing and a miss there from Anna Miller to make this count 1-1. 2 gone. Dittmer looking to get that 1-2-3 inning. Here's the ground ball. The second base got to be a tough play. That gets through the glove. And it's going to be a 2-out base hit for Anna Miller. As now coming up to the plate is Liberty Pankow. Pankow looking to bring in Miller. That one just misses the strike zone to make it 1-0 now to Pankow. Up and away, 2-0 now to Pankow. Pankow looking to keep the inning going for the Comets. So that one's up and away once again to make the count 3-0 now to Pankow. Miller just got that 2-out single. That one back in there for a strike to avoid the 4-pitch walk. Floysted on deck. Swinging a drive. That one's going to go foul down that first baseline. To make this count full at 3-2. Dittmer looking to get out of it. Here comes the full count pitch. That one's driven into left field, and that will go foul. So they're making good contact with the ball. They just can't get them in play. As the count will stay at 3-2 with 2 gone. Runner on first. Floysted on deck. We'll see what Pankow does here. Here comes the pitch from Dittmer. And that one's a low and away ball 4. So now 2 base runners coming off of 2 outs. And Floysted will look to keep the inning going now with a runner in scoring position. So it looks like her strap came off of her shoe, but it looks like we're ready to go now. That one's up and away to make the count 1-0. That one gets away from the catcher. Miller advances to third, and Pankow advances to second. So now 2 gone, 2 runners in scoring position. Floysted has a real good shot of getting some runs on the board now for the Comets. Here comes the pitch from Dittmer. That one's fouled off out of play to push this count at 1-1. Excuse me, 1-2. Here it comes. That one's in there for a strike, and it's a strike 3 looking for Floysted as the inning ends with 2 runners stranded. As we go to the top of the third, 11-0 Denmark. As we're going to take another commercial break here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hello and welcome back to this varsity softball matchup between the Denmark Vikings and the Waupaca Comets. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening on Zaleski Sports. It's currently 11-0 Denmark. As coming up to the plate now for the Vikings is Morgan Schrader. She slides into that second slot for Audrey Bonet. That one driven into left field. That one's going to get down, and it's going to be a double for Morgan Schrader. She's in there standing, and it's a leadoff double for the Vikings. So coming up now is number 31, Maggie Frank, as she is replacing Macy Lesva. As she looks to bring that runner in scoring position. Abby Johnson looks like she'll be staying in the game in that 4 slot. She's currently on deck. We assume it'll be Rebecca Dittmer, but we'll have to wait and see. That one's driven into center field. That one's going to get down. It's going to bring at least one run home. It bounces off the center fielder, Myers. But they get it in quickly still to avoid anything further, but it is still an RBI single for Maggie Frank. So now coming up to the plate, Abby Johnson with nobody gone, one across already. It's 12-0 Vikings. That one's up and away to make the count 1-0. That one low and away. 2-0 now to Johnson. Johnson had an RBI single back in that first inning. Feels like forever ago, but still the third inning. That one in there for a strike. Actually, it did miss. 3-0 now to Abby Johnson. Here it comes, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Abby Johnson, as it looks like it'll still be Rebecca Dittmer batting in that 5th slot with now 2 on, 1 across already, and nobody gone in the top of the 3rd. The Vikings do get to 15, and Waupaca does not score any runs at the bottom of the 3rd inning. The game will be over due to run rule. But we'll see if that's where this goes. That one missed for a ball, so 1-0 now. Here comes the pitch from Panko. That one's fouled off inside part of the bat. So 2 on, Abby Johnson and Maggie Frank. Dittmer looking to bring in that runner from scoring position and possibly the runner from first. Here comes the pitch. That one's up and away. This count pushes to 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 from Panko. That one low and away for a ball. So 3-1 now to the 5-hole hitter, Rebecca Dittmer. Emma Olsen's day is done. It's going to be Clara Collins sliding into that 6th spot. Emma Olsen did have that 2 RBI triple back in that top of the 1st. So that one in their first strike to push the count to full. As Pankow looks to get the first out of the inning. Here it comes now, and that one's up and away, and the bases are loaded once again. Is up coming to the plate is Clara Collins. His time is being called. Pankow looks like she's removing the hat. We'll see if that changes anything.
Now at bat, Brittany T, Claire Collins.
So Claire Collins looking to bring in some runners now. Bases loaded, nobody gone, one across already. It's 12-0 Denmark. That one getting there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1, and now the count is even up at 1-1. So Makey Frank at third, Abby Johnson at second, and Rebecca Dittmer at first, with now Clara Collins, the freshman, looking to bring in at least one, and that one's up and away. 2-1 now to Collins. So it looks like the drizzle is over. Sun back out. Count is now 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Clara Collins. That one misses, ball 4, and another run comes across for Denmark. 3 already in the top of the third. It is now 13-0 Vikings. As coming up to the plate, still in the game is Addison Pinchart. So the only one we haven't seen is Ella Joanek and Kylie Kirsten. So bases loaded. That one missed for a ball. That's low and away. 2-0 now to Addison Pinchart. Pankow has not gotten an out yet for this Comet squad. They haven't gotten an inning yet without giving up 5 or more runs. Here comes the 3-0 now. Swing, ground ball to Bachard. He's going to have to make a tough play at first. She does. But another run comes across to make this one 14-0. But finally, an out in the book now for the Comets. So now up to the plate is Vanny Umentum, with runners at second and third. 14-0. That one in there for a strike. Make the count 0-1. Pankow looking to get out of the inning. Already giving up 4 earned runs. Here comes the 0-1. That one's popped up in the air. It's got to be a tough play by Coran. She runs into the fence but makes the catch. And now 2 outs for the Comets. As now up to the plate is Hannah Kittle. That one just misses for a ball. Is now 2-0 to Kittle. comes the 3-0 pitch to Kittle, and that one's a ball 4. So 4-pitch walk to Hannah Kittle as the order will be reversed and back to the leadoff hitter who replaced Shaylin Krasnewski. It's Jaden Belinsky. With the bases loaded now and 4 across already. That one misses for a ball. 1-0 now to Belinsky. That one's blown away. The count is to 2-1. So leadoff hitter Belinsky with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Penko looking to get out of it. Here comes. That one's ground ball and foul. So 2-2 now. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 3rd inning, 14-0. Denmark. That one just misses for a ball to make this count 3-2. Full count now. Penko looking to avoid 15 runs for Denmark to push this game for another inning. Here it comes now from Penko. And that one's a ball 4. And it is now 15-0 Denmark. With 2 gone, top of the 3rd still. And now batting is Morgan Schrader. Here comes the pitch. That one's up and away. So 1-0 is the count. That one just misses the head of Schrader as it results in another ball. So bases loaded, looking to avoid any more runs coming across is Penko and the Comets. That one's up and away as well. 3-0 now to Morgan Schrader. Here it comes, and ball 4 once again. So 16-0. Another run comes across the plate. And it will be Maggie Frank who led off this inning.
Stepping up to the plate for the Vikings, number 31, Maggie Frank.
And so I'm just hearing the runner on 3rd left before the pitch, which results in an out. So the inning is now over. 15-0 Denmark as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 15-0. And Waupaca needs to score at least 1 to keep this one going Here on Zaleski Sports, we're going to take another commercial break.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves.
Hello and welcome back to this varsity softball matchup between the Waupaca Comets and the Denmark Vikings. It's currently 15-0. Haley Bichard up to bat. That one's ground ball to the second base. Could be a tough play, and Bichard is out. So this one is brought to you by Chris Hollenbeck. Chris Hollenbeck is your trusted American family insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Hollenbeck in downtown Waupaca. Lily Chicky now up to bat. The one away now, 15-0. And Rebecca Dittmer still out there to pitch. This one's also brought to you by Tomorrow River School District. Great things are happening in the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? That one's driven into right field. The wind is carrying it a bit, but play is still made by the right fielder, and now they could be possibly down to their last out. It's A.J. Curran. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrumptious contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. As Dittmer looks to end this one, and that one's fouled off the end of the bat. Count is now at 0-1 to A.J. Curran. That one driven and popped up in the air. This could be the final out of the game, and it is. Caught by the first baseman. And the game will end 15-0 Denmark. Run ruled in the third inning. As Waupaca falls to 3-17. And Denmark continues that winning streak to pushes it to 7 to make it 17-5. Stay tuned for the postgame show brought to you by Waupaca Foundry for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. Once again, stay tuned for the postgame show. I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a...
Hello and welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Waupaca Foundry. I'm here along with the Zaleski Sports Player of the game, Rebecca Dittmer. Rebecca, you had a great game pitching today. What was the mindset going into the game?
We definitely wanted to win to help us get over and win conference.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys played great today. You ran-reeled them 15-0 in 3 innings, so great job there. My last question for you is, what's the goal going into the rest of the season?
Definitely to beat FEL, win conference, and just get to state.
Yeah, for sure. You guys definitely have the team for it, so hopefully you guys get there. All right, I'm going to hand you the mic. We'll step aside here.
I'm Rebecca Dittmer, and I'm in the house.
Good job. Simple as that. Yep, have a good one. All right, I'm Brett McNamara, and you're listening to the Zaleski Sports post-game show on Zaleski Sport. You're in the way. Have a good night.